Have you ever imagined a land where lions roar in the vast savanna, and right next to it is a modern city with high-rise buildings? That is Kenya, a country with countless strange things that the world knows little about. In today's video, I will take you to 8 amazing facts about this wonderful country. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment below. And now, let's start with the first thing that will definitely surprise you. Fact 1. Home of marathon champions. Do you know why Kenya is known as the cradle of the world's top marathon champions? This is where legendary names were born, the most prominent of which is Eliud Kipchoge, the first person to run a marathon under 2 hours, a record that shocked the world of athletics. The miracle lies in the Rift Valley, where most of the excellent athletes were born and raised. At an altitude of over 2,000 m above sea level, Kenyan children grow up running to school every day. The harsh environment, steep terrain, and dry climate have trained them to have a perfect physical foundation. It is no coincidence that 8 out of 10 recent Olympic marathon champions are from Kenya. Sports in Kenya are not only a passion, but also a source of national pride. And that is just the beginning. Next, let's explore something that makes the whole world bow to Kenya's wild nature. Fact 2. The Big Five Paradise and the Great Migration. When it comes to Kenya, it is impossible not to mention the Big Five, the 5 iconic wild animals of Africa: lions, elephants, buffalo, leopards, and rhinos. And the special thing is that you can witness all of them with your own eyes on a safari to Masai Mara, the most famous nature reserve in the world. But what makes Kenya stand out more is the Great Migration of millions of antelope and zebra from Tanzania to Kenya. The sight of giant herds crossing rivers, amidst lurking crocodiles hunting for prey, is truly majestic, like a vivid documentary. This is a paradise for those who are passionate about immersing themselves in the most pristine, wild nature left on the planet. And if you think Kenya is only attractive because of its nature, the next truth will take you back millions of years, the origin of mankind itself. Fact 3. The cradle of humankind. Not only famous for its wildlife, Kenya is also known as the cradle of humankind. The Great Rift Valley is where archaeologists found fossils of Homo habilis, one of the earliest ancestors of humans, dating back more than 1.8 million years. In particular, the Lake Turkana area is considered the world's largest archaeological treasure trove of human origins. The discoveries here have completely changed our understanding of evolutionary history. It is no surprise that Kenya is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site for archaeology. It is hard to believe that a land famous today for safari is where the first humans ever lived. Kenya is not only a country, but also the first chapter of the human story. And our journey will continue, from ancient vestiges to strange things present in the midst of modern life. Did you know that Kenya owns a national park in the heart of the capital? Fact 4. The only city with a national park. It may sound unbelievable, but Kenya is the only country in the world that has a national park right in the heart of its capital. That is Nairobi National Park, just 7 kilometers from downtown Nairobi. Imagine yourself standing on the top floor of a modern building, with skyscrapers sparkling in the distance, and right below you are herds of zebras, giraffes, and even lions leisurely strolling. This is truly an experience that can only be found in Kenya, where nature and urban life blend together in a magical way. Nairobi is not only the economic and political center of Kenya, but also a great starting point for any safari. And from such a special city, let's continue to another truth, one that makes Kenya one of the most culturally diverse countries in Africa. Fact 5. Country of 42 diverse ethnic groups. Believe it or not, Kenya is home to 42 different ethnic groups, each with their own language, dress, rituals, and traditions. The Maasai are the most famous tribe, with their bright red dresses and impressive high jumps during ceremonies. Despite the cultural diversity, Swahili and English are the two main languages that help people communicate easily in daily life. It is the richness of culture that makes Kenya colorful, from small villages in the grasslands to bustling festivals in the capital Nairobi. Coming to Kenya, you will not only discover nature, but also enter a vibrant world of customs, people and traditions. And if you think Kenya is only mountains and savanna, let me take you to the next surprise, where beautiful beaches are waiting for you to discover. Fact 6. Owns the most beautiful beaches in Africa. Kenya is not only famous for its savanna and mountains, but also an island paradise with beautiful pristine beaches along the Indian Ocean. Diani Beach, Watamu, and Malindi are prominent names, honored many times as the most beautiful beaches in Africa. The image of fine white sand, turquoise sea water, gentle waves next to green coconut trees makes anyone who sets foot here feel like they are lost in paradise. Not only having poetic scenery, Kenya's beaches are also famous for diving, surfing, and exploring colorful coral reefs. You can even go on a safari in the morning and swim in the afternoon, a unique experience only available here. Kenya is truly the perfect combination of wild adventure and absolute relaxation. And if you are fascinated by the coast here, let's continue to conquer the second most majestic peak of Africa, which is also the proud symbol of the Kenyan people. Fact 7. The second highest mountain in Africa, Mount Kenya. Not only grasslands, Kenya also owns Mount Kenya, the second highest mountain in Africa, with a height of 5,199 m. Interestingly, this majestic mountain is located near the equator, but is covered with white snow all year round. For the Kikuyu people, this is not just a mountain, but a sacred symbol, where they believe the gods reside on that peak. For those who love climbing and exploring, Mount Kenya offers beautiful trekking routes, from primeval forests to icy slopes, creating surreal scenes like stepping into another world. Unlike Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, Mount Kenya is less crowded, bringing a more wild, challenging feeling for those who love adventure. But Kenya does not stop there. There is still one last natural wonder, a place so strange that it makes visitors both fascinated and shivered, and that is the world's most unique alkaline lake system. Fact 8. Flamingo Lake Surreal Wonder. Kenya has one of the strangest landscapes in the world, unique alkaline lakes with surreal colors. Lake Natron and Lake Magadi are the places that make visitors unable to take their eyes off. The lake water is red or light pink due to extremely high alkalinity. The surface is covered with white salt, creating a scene that seems not to belong to Earth. But the strangest thing is the sight of millions of small flamingos flying in the sky, turning the lake's surface into a vivid pink carpet. What is even more remarkable is that creatures cannot live in this lake water, except for special microorganisms that have adapted. Even the carcasses of animals that fall into the lake are covered with a layer of white salt, creating strange, fossilized stone statues, both beautiful and creepy. This is the perfect end to the journey to discover the strange things of Kenya. And now, let's summarize this memorable adventure. From ancient traces of mankind to strange landscapes that seem only in the imagination, Kenya is truly a miniature world of wild nature and vibrant culture. If you love strange journeys like this, please subscribe to the channel and comment your feelings about Kenya below the video. Which country would you like me to take you to next? Don't hesitate to suggest. See you on new trips with Untold Stories.